If you're planning to travel outside of the country anytime soon, this is a video you need to watch. There have been important changes to travel rules, identification, and border procedures. And if you don't know about them ahead of time, your trip could be delayed, more expensive, or a lot more stressful than it needs to be. Stay with me for a few minutes, and you can avoid the most common surprises. This is practical, up-to-date, and meant to make your travel smoother. Travel is still very possible, and it can still be affordable and enjoyable. But the rules have changed, especially when it comes to identification, passports, and how countries process travelers at their borders. Today, I'm going to walk you through the most important things you should check before you book or board your next international trip. We will start with your identification and passport, then cover new border processes, electronic travel authorizations, real ID for domestic connections, and a few time-saving tips so you can travel confidently and avoid unnecessary costs. First, your passport validity and condition. Second, biometric changes at borders. Third, electronic travel authorizations you may need to complete before arrival. Fourth, real ID for your domestic connection, or using your passport instead. Finally, plan a little extra time, stay organized, and keep travel affordable by planning ahead. Before you even think about your destination, start with your identification. Make sure your passport is valid. Many countries require at least 6 months of validity beyond your return date. Check that your passport is in good condition. If your passport is close to expiring, don't wait. Renew it early. That one step alone can prevent a lot of problems. If you're traveling with kids, double-check their passport expiry dates too. Children's passports often expire sooner. Make sure your name matches your booking exactly and that your photo is recognizable. Store your passport safely and keep a digital copy of the photo page in a secure location. One of the biggest changes happening right now is how countries process travelers at the border. Many countries are moving to biometric systems. This includes facial scans and fingerprints. Traditional passport stamping is being phased out in some regions. This doesn't mean you can't travel. It just means border processing may look different than it used to. Sometimes it's faster, sometimes it takes a little longer, especially during peak travel times. This is about security and efficiency, not restriction. Another important change is electronic travel authorizations. Some countries now require online approval before you arrive. This is not a visa, but you must apply in advance. Approval usually comes quickly, but not instantly. The key takeaway here is this: always check entry requirements for your destination before you travel, not at the airport. Confirm whether you need an ETA, the fee, and the processing time on the official government site. If you're traveling as a family, verify requirements for each traveler, including children. Use official portals. Avoid third-party sites that overcharge or delay processing. Save your approval confirmation and bring the same passport you used to apply. Download a copy offline so you can access it without Wi-Fi. Even if you're flying internationally, most people take a domestic flight first. U.S. domestic flights now require real ID-compliant identification. A passport can be used instead. Not having proper ID can mean delays or extra screening. If you're unsure whether your ID is compliant, your passport is the safest option. With these changes, it's smart to plan a little extra time. Arrive earlier at airports. Expect longer lines at border control. Keep documents organized and accessible. Preparation doesn't ruin the trip. It protects it. Even with these changes, travel doesn't have to be expensive or overwhelming. Planning ahead saves money. Avoiding last-minute problems avoids fees. Being informed is part of traveling smart. The goal isn't to discourage you. It's to help you travel with confidence. If you're planning to travel outside of the country anytime soon, take a little time now to check your documents and understand the new procedures. It can make the difference between a stressful trip and a smooth one. If you found this helpful, consider sharing it with someone who's planning to travel. A little information can go a long way. Safe travels.